like, oh, well, I heard you talking about me, so what's up? Like, you ready to fight? Like, you ready to get it over with? Like, you ready to get it in? Like, hey everyone, welcome back. So for today's video, it's gonna be all about high school advice. And I asked you guys on Snapchat to send me your guys' questions. Anything you needed, like tips on anything related with high school, I'm going to cover it in this video. There will also be a part 2 to this video. It's going to be on middle school. So that will go up on Friday. I will also post another video on Sunday. But this week was kind of messed up with cheerleading, and then I was down the hospital for my graduation project. So for the rest of August, all the videos are going to be up on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's going to be my schedule for August for this series for back to school. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the questions, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so the first question says freshman advice and on going to a new school. Alright, so freshman advice. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, for real, like, y'all are going to be so lost on everything. Y'all gonna be so lost. It's gonna be confusing, like, learning everything at first, but after like a few weeks and like a month, you'll be fine. Like, you'll like learn everything. You'll be like, alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it, starting to loosen up. You won't be so like uptight and like scared and everything. You'll be more, you know, relaxed, and you'll know some stuff, but you'll still be learning throughout the whole year, because freshman year to me is more of like the observation year and learning year, because you're, you know, you're a newcomer into the new school. You know, you don't really know too much, so you're just coming into the new school, learning new things, observing, watching other people do things, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the learning stage. But once you learn the ropes and everything and how to get around the school, learn your classes, learn how to do your combination for your locker, you know, just all kind of stuff, you know, you'll be fine. Like, don't be so scared. Freshman year is not hard. Honestly, to me, it's cake. It's literally so easy. So I don't think it's nothing to stress about, like crazy. Don't like relax and chill like, oh yeah, I don't care about 9th grade. No, take it serious, but you know, don't be like so scared. You know, freshman year is nothing to be scared about. It's honestly the funnest year of high school to me, besides senior year, but I haven't witnessed senior year yet because I'm not a senior. I'll be a junior for this upcoming school year. So but honestly, I can say freshman year is going to be your funnest year. Make the best of it. Just have fun. Freshman year is just going to be so much fun for you. You're going to see. And then you said I'm going to a new school. Actually, I never like experienced going to a new school. I've been going to the same school district all my life since I was in kindergarten. So I can't really touch base on a new school. I can give you some advice as to like how to adjust and you know, not be so scared and stuff. Just same reason as 9th grade. But if you're going to be a freshman, you're going to a new school, I would honestly say make new friends. As I'm going to tell you off the rip, it's going to be better for you to be, you know, friendly and like be cool and making new friends, instead of being like so antisocial and like not want to meet people and want to be like, I'm on my own, I don't want to talk to nobody, be bothered with anyone. I don't think that's the best advice. I would say, you know, be, you know, willing to meet new people, you know, make new friends. You know, because you're gonna be on a new slate. No one knows you, no one knows of you, no one's heard of you, no one's heard anything about you. So honestly, you're turning the page into a new chapter. Once you move to a new school, it's like a clean slate. You're like a new person because no one knows you. You're starting fresh and starting over because you are moving to a new school. So honestly, my best advice to you is make friends and just, you know, get involved. Your new school experience will be so much better, I promise. Next question says, what are some good study habits for high schoolers and how to actually have a good time? Okay, so good study habits. I'm going to tell you guys what I do, and that actually helps me. So honestly, I'm going to say flashcards, flashcards, flashcards. I'm telling you, them things work. They're magic. I'm telling you, they're like lifesavers. Like, they really help me. Like, when I'm doing like, say, vocab or, you know, different terms, or even math. I use them for math. Sometimes I write the question on there. Say if I have like a test or something next day and I need to like memorize how to, say if I'm doing like, I don't know, algebra. Say if you're doing algebra and you need to know like how to put the number down with the X or the Y. Like, you know, different stuff like that. Like, it's stuff that I memorize, because like once you, it's like a routine. Like once you start going through the flashcards, boom, 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 you'll get it. Like, it's like, you know, it's going to come in your mind easily. Then, you know, have it on the sheet, you're like, alright, I don't want to do this. First of all, you might even lose a sheet. You might lose a piece of paper. So I would say always have a backup source to, you know, always keep yourself on the topic and on top of stuff, so you're like not behind, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like flashcards definitely you know, a good way to study, and I use them all the time. Also, I would say highlighters. Highlighters are always nice. I always use them for highlighting vocab words or highlighting different phrases I need to know, or you know, stuff that's important. You know, don't highlight the whole sheet, but you know, highlight the stuff that's really important that needs to stand out for you to understand it. All the distractions have to go off. If you're going to study, you can't have your phone, you can't, you know, have the TV on. It's distracting. You're not going to be focused. So honestly, I would say turn all the phones off, like everything. That's what I do. I don't have my phone on me when I'm studying. I honestly put it upstairs and I'll come study down here in the living room, but yeah, that's what I honestly do. So those are definitely some tips that will actually help you study, and I promise you, you'll be on the right track. And then the next part was how to actually have a good time. I'm honestly going to say get involved in your school. Get involved in sports, get involved in a club, get involved in band if you want. Get involved in something. Something that actually you're interested in. Like if you're interested in cheerleading, try out for the cheerleading team. If you're interested in football, play football. If you like basketball, play basketball. If you like soccer, do soccer. Any sport, get involved in a club. Honestly, some of the clubs we have like HOSA, which is like healthcare, so I'm like into that stuff because that's like the major I want to go into, and what I want to do for a career is the medical field, so I would take that. Say we have like a, you know how we have art, like, you know, you can take art classes and stuff. They have band, like it's different stuff. Just find out what your school's all about. Find out what your guys are doing. Get involved in the pep rallies. Get involved in you know, even like when you guys have Spirit Week, get involved in that. That's the fun stuff, you know. It's like when your school tries to do something fun, get involved, because that's how your school is trying to get you guys together as this whole school, get the school together, doing something fun that's going to interest the students. So if they're hosting something or doing something, get involved, because they're not doing it just for their health. They're doing it for the students, to get them, you know, excited about something instead of just, you know, doing schoolwork, because that's kind of boring throughout the whole school year. So when they finally do something fun, get involved. It's going to be amazing. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. You're gonna love it. Like the pep rallies, I normally love. I'm a cheerleader, so I'm always normally in the pep rallies. The cheerleaders always do something. You know, football games are always fun. I love football games. This year we're gonna have the lights back, so it's gonna be really fun. Friday night games is back. And next one is, what year of high school has been the hardest so far? I haven't experienced all the years of high school yet, but honestly I can say going into a junior, I can honestly say it's going to be my hardest year. My mom's been telling me this since I was in 8th grade, a middle schooler. You told me about high school when I had like a few more years to go. People have been telling me this for years and saying, you know, be ready for junior year. It's going to be your hardest year. And honestly, I can say I'm kind of nervous. I'm not even going fraud. I'm nervous. Like, I'm going to high school, like, still, like, you know, going to be nervous because I don't know what to expect for junior year. I know it's going to be hard, so I'm going to have to buckle down, stay focused, you know, do what I got to do to keep my grades up, because I'm an honor student. So I really, my grades is really important to me, and something I really, you know, am really concerned about with school, because I don't settle for anything. You shouldn't settle for anything neither. If you want honor roll, you want distinguished honors, go for those things. You know, don't settle for a C, don't settle for a D. Say, oh, I passed the class. Don't do that. Like, strive for what the grades that you want. Strive to be great. Excel in school. You know, be better than the person next to you. You know, you should always want to be a step above and do above and beyond for yourself. Don't settle for something just to say, oh, I did it. Like, you know, you should be proud, like, yo, I passed that grade, like, I did good, I got honor roll, like, you know, like, that's the stuff that makes you, you know, feel good about yourself, that you're doing something good. So, what to expect on the first day as a freshman? Okay, I would honestly say you're going to be very lost. That's the number one thing. You're not going to know where you're going, so be prepared to be, you know, scared, and then, you know, nervous as to where you're gonna go. So that's common on the first day. The first week is kind of nerve-wracking for the freshmen, so just be prepared to, you know, be lost and stuff. It's not, you know, abnormal, because, you know, the upperclassmen have been lost before when they first came in as freshmen too, so everyone has experienced this that's a grade above you. So yeah, just be prepared to be a little, you know, thrown off, not know where you're going. I would say lockers is going to be number one thing that's going to be hard for a freshman. Unless you were really good with it in middle school, it's going to be a little bit different. I would say the upperclassmen are going to be a thing that's going to be concerning to you, because a lot of the upperclassmen are mean. So they want to get in and get out of this school. They don't even care about nothing else. They just want to get in and get out of school. So be prepared for, like, you know, some rude upperclassmen coming with a plan, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely what you're going to expect for high school. For a freshman, you're going to be very, very nervous and lost. What if you start your first cycle in school? What to do? I would honestly say don't panic, don't be scared. Every girl goes through it. You know, try to talk to the nurse if you have to, and if you end up going through your clothes, call your mom, ask for her to pick you up, or bring you some clothes to school so you don't have to leave the whole school day. But if you feel that embarrassed, leave school and then come back the next day. But honestly, talk to your mom, talk to your big sister, talk to your aunt, your uncle. Well, not your uncle, but unless y'all got a really cool bond and y'all real close, then maybe. But talk to a female that you can trust and that is older than you, so they have more experience in it, that can help you out, tell you like don't be scared, don't be nervous. It's honestly not weird, it's not nasty, it's not it's not like you're gonna be alone. Every female has experience, they're going to experience it in life. So yeah, don't be scared, that's all I can say. Don't feel like something's wrong with you, because it's nothing wrong with you. Every female goes through it, but find someone that you can talk to that can guide you through the whole period process. And I'm actually going to do a video on period 101 for this back to school series, so look out for that very soon. But yeah, I would honestly say don't feel weird, don't feel nervous. Every female goes through it. Just freshman advice in general. First day advice, how to keep up with your school workload, and upperclassmen. Okay, so first, like I already said about the first day, you're going to be very nervous. How to keep up with your schoolwork, you got to, separate yourself from distractions. Focus on what you got to do, get your assignments in on time, get your tests, get good grades on your tests. It's honestly, you just have to get your stuff on in time. Your teacher's not going to come behind you and baby you, oh, get this paper in, da da da. They're going to be like, look, I gave you this paper, you ain't handing it in, it's 0. Like, they're just going to tell you like that. So, get your stuff in on time. That's how you keep it with your work. Don't procrastinate. Don't say, oh, it's due Friday, I'll do it. No, just do it when you get it. Do it the day you get it, so then you won't forget about it. Because by the time you put it in your book bag and say, oh, I'll do it later, it turns into the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, then it's 5 days late, Just get it done when you get it. How to survive in high school. Honestly, like I said, get involved, make friends, stay out of drama. That's the #1 thing. Stay out of drama, please. It's not the way to go. It's not the move, honestly. It's just drama's not like, it's corny. Like, it's real corny. Like, for real. Like, I don't even like it, honestly. Like, getting in drama sets yourself up for failure, honestly. Like, getting in drama is just a trap, honestly. Girls, they always want you to get in something to, bring you down, get you off of focus, what you got to do, stay on your right path, do what you have to do if you have a goal. So don't let someone get you off the road of what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? So don't get in drama, that's all I can say. It's crazy. What to expect on the first day of high school. Okay, so you're going to, go to your homeroom, you're going to get your schedule. Hopefully you get your schedule in homeroom. But once you get your schedule, you're going to look at it like, okay, what is this? Like, you're going to be like, who is she? I don't know where these classes are. So, yeah, be prepared to be a little bit off. That's where you're going to get your schedule. You're going to end up doing lockers. You're going to end up doing, like, you're probably going to end up having, like, an assembly to, like, welcome everyone back to school. To cover, what they're going to be expecting this school year. You're going to get a lot of lectures every class, because they're going to talk about, hi, how was your summer? My class is going to consist of da-da-da-da-da-da. They're going to run it down, every chapter, what you're going to learn, what homework's going to look like. That's literally how it's going to be the whole day. They're going to be lecturing you every class. Did your teacher go through this? Yes. Did your teacher go through this? Yes. That's how it's going to be. So, yeah, just be ready for that stuff. But, yeah, high school's not that bad. Just, you gotta worry about yourself. How do you just stay away from a fight? Do you just walk away? By the way, I'm going to 9th grade. Honestly, I would suggest not fighting. It's not going to lead you nowhere but getting suspended and, not being able to get your work done and stuff. You're going to be behind in all your stuff. Your grades probably going to drop. So, I honestly just say that's definitely the definition of drama, getting in a fight. I would say, like, don't even get involved in drama. It's not the way to go. It just leads you to not on the right track. It gets you, honestly, you won't even be doing good at school by the time you get in drama. Literally, it's like a whole distraction. Like, oh, well, I heard you talking about me, so what's up? Like, you ready to fight, like, you ready to get it over with, like, you ready to get it in. Like, honestly, that's one of the things about drama is you get in a fight, So honestly, if you don't be in everybody's business and you worry about yourself, don't run your mouth, you shouldn't be getting in a fight. Or actually, so I'm going to be a freshman in high school this year. I'm nervous that upperclassmen are going to push me around because I'm small, and also because I'm a freshman, but also just nervous in general. Do you have any advice for me? Honestly, that is going to be one thing you're going to encounter as the upperclassmen. Like I said, they're going to be very rude, some of them, but don't let them get to you. You know, they're just, you know, ready to get in and out of school. They just typically, upperclassmen don't like freshmen because they think they run the school. They come in here thinking like they're big and bad and stuff, but honestly, if you just stay to yourself, you shouldn't even be encountering upperclassmen pushing you around or anything. Next one is, I'm not scared to start high school and all. Is like how to cope with the transition from middle school to high school. Okay, you just got to mature. Like, you got to come to your mindset, say, look, I'm in a new school, I'm with a lot of older kids than me, I got to start, you know, acting, you know, I need to start acting more upper level instead of, you know, being so, you know, where everyone had to do stuff for me. You got to start being more independent because your life is in your hands and this is, you know, your life, so you have the, you know, the control of your life. So you honestly just have to mature and, you know, everything else will fall in place. Alright, and the last question is, I need advice on how to change in front of my other girl classmates. I'm kind of scared. What should I do? Alright, so honestly, I would say you guys are all girls. You guys all had the same body parts. But I understand where you're coming from. I'm still the same way to this day. I be trying to pull my shirt down so no one can see my underwear and see my butt. I be trying to like pull my shirt down so no one sees me. We all have that like shield, like that protective shield. Like I don't want no one to see me. Like I don't want none of that. Like that's just how we are. That's how everyone is. We can all deny and say, no, I'm not like that. But then come time to show, you're going to be just like that. It's just like how everyone is. But if you feel that comfortable, you can always change to the bathroom. They should have like bathrooms in your locker room, wherever you guys are at. That really makes you uncomfortable. If you're really concerned about it, just change to the bathroom. You know, just tell your gym teacher like, hey, I'm not really you know, comfortable with changing in front of the other girls, and she'll understand. If she gives you a hard time, you know she ain't a good gym teacher, because this is kind of awkward. Like, you're teaching a class where everyone has to change and it's like a fitness class. So if she gives you a hard time about it, take it up with your principal or whoever is above her. Go to them and tell them the situation. They should not be hard on you, because this is your privacy. Your body is your personal business. Like, you don't have to show or change in front of anyone if you don't want to. If they give you a hard time, you know what? Take it up with your parents and then get the superintendent involved. Get it whoever you need to get it together, because if they try to give you a hard time, then you know what? They're not doing their job and they really don't care about their students, because no one should be forced to change in front of someone they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, if you feel uncomfortable, take it up with your gym teacher. She gives you a hard time, go to the principal, and they should handle the situation. So that is the end of this video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Stay tuned for Friday. I will have the middle school portion of this up as well. I will have another video up on Sunday. I'm not really too sure I'm going to film on Sunday, but you guys will see. I'm going to go through my list in my phone. I actually have the 13 videos that I'm going to do throughout August. So I'm going to have 13 videos in this series. I have some back to school hauls. I have about like 4 hauls coming up. Maybe 5. I'm going to do like a back to school supplies haul. I have like 3 clothing hauls and then 1 more, so that's about 5. And I might do one just with shoes, so that might be 6. So it might be about 14, 15 videos. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this series. I am. Back to school always makes me, you know, so happy, and I film these videos because you guys love them as well. You know, I love filming them for you guys. They're actually really fun. This year I'm going to do try-on hauls, so you guys can see the clothing on me, because normally you guys know I just show you guys the stuff and go on with the next piece. But this time I'll be doing a try-on haul. I know for sure I'll be doing a separate video for Fashion Nova. So stay excited for the videos coming up. I'm very excited. I'm going to be working on the weekend, filming about 2 videos a week on the weekend, and then, you know, rotate and keep doing that process to get all the 14, 15 videos up. But yeah, I have my social media on the screen as well. You guys should follow me. Follow, because I'm not going to be on here every day. I'll be on here every other day, so you guys can check up on me, what I'm doing. You know, I be lit on my Snapchat, my Instagram, so make sure you guys follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. They'll be all down below as well. And yeah, I hope you guys subscribe and become part of the family, Flawless Gang. You already know we're lit. Flawless gang or no gang, because my gang is lit. Team Flawless, Team Flawless, we lit, ayy, we lit, ayy. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. Mwah.